you're back with Welcome to the K. I'm Shine with Sun. Please introduce yourself.
I'm Vernon.
Nice to meet you, Vernon. So, please introduce yourself.
My name's Vernon. I go by Ronan when I rap. I don't do much rapping right now because I'm trying to buy a house. As soon as that's out of the way, I'm going to be doing more rapping.
That's flexing hard, yo. I don't know, I just like feel like that you're like accomplishing to your goal, but you're still trying to work on music. That's very real. So what got you into music then?
Just music in general. Like, I remember hearing it when I was younger, and then like that's when I fell in love with it. It didn't matter what kind of music it was just like the vibrations really sat right with me. So like ever since then, any kind of music I can get my ears on, doesn't matter what it is. And then even if it's my music now, which is really like good, I've been able to make my own music, because like I don't know, it sounds like narcissistic because I'll listen to myself for like 6 months at a time, but then I won't listen to myself for 6 months at a time, and then during those periods like I'll go and push out and try and find more music, and I really like finding new music. So it's like it works well for me at least.
That's amazing. So did you have like any favorite artists like growing up or right now?
My favorite artist growing up, probably like 50 Cent, like Kanye, like anyone who was really popping in the early 2000s, because like all my older brothers and like they were playing it.
Usher, yeah.
And then like when it came into like the like I guess from the 2010s, it would have been like Odd Future, A$AP Rocky, Tyler the Creator, all those guys who came onto the scene then. And like what's it called, Capital C's I was really fucking with, and Bishop Nehru too. What's it called? Because like
no, what about Notress Biggie? Diggy, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. I just love your fancy ways of feeling broken. You're something.
To be honest, I don't know.
You don't remember that? Okay, I'll show you that after.
Yeah, like it sounds familiar, but like it's not like one of the ones.
That's some good selections. Those are some real ones.
Respect.
So tell me about your recent song, the RRNIV. Like it was your recent on SoundCloud. Yeah, I did my research.
Respect. I made that one in like I think it was like early 2019. Like I wrote like most of my songs, I wrote them when I was like 14, 15 type thing, and then I've just been like working off a pile of written since then. I haven't written anything like new for a while. Like I think last winter was like the last time I wrote something like new. It was the album. Like I wasn't writing for it really. It was just like whatever was on my mind, I go on the mic and then like put it out, boom boom, and then what's it called, I just strung it together. But like that one was like one of the last times I sat down to write something type thing.
Okay, that's cool. So tell me about like your creative process. Do you just like sit down and you're like, okay, this is what I thought of my song already, I'm gonna do it like this, or like do you just like think of like, you know, when you're like humming, you're like, oh, and then you just like, you know, felt it out?
More of like the latter part, like like feeling it out and stuff. Cause like I can never have like a solid goal when I hop in the studio. Like okay, I want to get this done. I know I want to make music, but like my brain so indecisive. Like I'll sit there, go in the studio, and that for me it's like I need a half day, you know, 6 hours or so to find a beat type thing, one that's actually gonna like rock, something I can knock with. Cause like I'll go through a dozen beats, pick one, and then make a song on it, then delete it, then go through another dozen beats, pick one, and then I find a better beat type thing. I'm like, okay, wait. And then by the end of the session, I'll be like, I found the beat I'm gonna use, and I have like a humming layer of vocal on it type thing only. And then I'll let it sit and I'll let it breathe, and I'll listen to that back over like while I'm on the bus, while I'm at work, while I'm doing dishes. Like I've been going through like my process a bit quicker now because I'm getting more comfortable with like I'm only using Audacity and a mic. Like what's it called? What's my mic called?
I'm not too sure.
Yeah, but it's one of the not too sure ones, right? Yeah. It's plus.
So walk me through a day in your life. So like, what's your everyday?
Every day is wake up, like my dog, like move my dog from my face.
That's not fun. I mean, like your dog's your homie, but yeah.
Yeah, I need my space sometimes, you know. But other than that, like I'm moving around. But yeah, I have to be really. I mean, like I'm not good at explaining myself really, because my day's boring. It's like wake up, go to work, come back from work, and then I'm doing, if I'm not working like at work, I'm working like on my music, or I'm doing online work. Because like for Trends, I do the Instagram, I do the Facebook, I do
Where
the
do
Kijiji.
you work?
Trends Clothing Cambridge.
Oh, shout out to Trends Clothing in Cambridge.
You already know, get your drip. 157
I
King
should
Street
go.
West.
Oh, I should wear my face mask. I have it on. I should put it on and be like, "Yo, check this out."
Yeah, we made Sonya's merch too. Already.
Yeah, we made song. Yeah, you made my merch too. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Uh,
How do you like working at Trends Clothing?
oh, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. I mean,
Shout out to Justin, the owner Justin.
yes, sir. I mean, yeah. Shout out Justin. Man, put me on to bare opportunities, and it's like he's taught me a lot of stuff I would have been having to pay to learn in a school right now, and then I'm grateful that it's like he's giving me the opportunity to learn it while I'm getting paid for it, and he's teaching me while paying me for it.
Yeah, I agree. He's a good guy.
Yeah, for real, yeah.
Yeah, go check it out. It's on King Street in Cambridge?
Yeah, 157 King Street West in Cambridge, right next to the Riverside Fish Hut.
Yeah, Riverside Fish Hut, and it's right near the Haunted Hotel too. The Haunted Hotel. Sorry, that's how I remember that area. And then it's beside like in the area with Riverside Park. Have you performed anywhere for all those fans out there? Like, have you performed anywhere?
Yeah. Do you know Nick Gibb at all?
I would have to see a face.
Yeah, I think
okay,
I have
yeah, show me.
He's like Ace God, or what's it called? Is
he from like our town, or like is he?
He's from Guelph, I think, like Guelph, Brampton area. What's it called? Like anyway, he's a good man type thing. My brother knew one of his friends working at Onyx type thing, and then I saw like the ad for Cypher Wednesdays. I asked my brother about it. He's like, oh yeah, I know a 1-2 guy there. And then my brother's always been saying too, he's like, you should get into what's it called, the Cypher thing. I didn't know he was talking about Cypher Wednesdays because I wasn't really listening to him when he's suggesting it. And then I see Cypher Wednesdays and I'm like, why does this sound familiar? And I realize, oh, Cypher Wednesdays is the one my brother's been telling me about. So I finally used his connect to get through it. And then thanks to, shout out whoever my brother had to talk to, shout out my brother, like these are my real managers right here from the get-go. But then they got me in contact with Nick, Ace God, and then he's been like, what's it called, just like mentoring me with a lot of like music stuff, right? Like he kind of took me under his wings, like he calls me, what's it called, young, and I look at him as an OG because he's always spitting game with to me type thing. Every time I see him, he's like checking up on me, he's like making sure I'm good, and he's like making sure I go check my mans are good type thing, like just instilling like leadership qualities and stuff in me. I'm like, okay, I can appreciate that, any man willing to put some knowledge in a youngin', right? And he also gave me, what's it called, the opportunity to perform like you asked. Sorry, it took me so long to get to the, but yeah, Nick Gibb is the one who gave me my first performance at Onyx, and then after that they invited me out like another 5 or 6 times type thing for the Cypher Wednesday thing that they run there. And then like that was the first place I got to perform, and the last place I got to perform before COVID.
Yeah, sorry. Fuck COVID-19. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm swearing. Like that was just a piss off for a lot of people, but we're still hustling, right? We're still hustling. So tell me about your experience. Like how, like you haven't been in the game long, but like tell me about your experience so far.
My experience so far has been like, it's calm, like it hasn't been anything too, I'm still out here networking with people and everything, but like, I know I could be doing more, cause like, even when I started doing this, like when I was younger, I really was, what's called, putting like more effort into my music, spending more time writing. I remember like full days. I can vividly remember I just spent like, what's it called, on my laptop, or what's it called, with my note and my pen and paper, what's it called, outside, sitting in my backyard, writing. Then now it's just like I don't have enough time, or I don't make enough time to do all of that between
you gotta
work.
make time for your craft.
Yeah, so like I've just been easing back into that.
Yeah,
so that,
I'm proud of you. Yeah. Keep hustling.
By the time like I think 25 hits, I should be back in a groove where I can, what's it called, drop a body of work.
Like 25 years old?
Yeah. Oh. So I'm not planning on popping off for a while, right? I mean, like, if it happens earlier, cool, but like, the way I see it is like, if I could be 27, 30, working, I got my crib, I have all my priorities set, and I'm still able to make music, like, because I'm not going to stop making music, but I'm still able to make and pursue music as a thing, then I'm still going to go do it what's it called, as an option, because at the end of the day, music is what I want to be end up doing at the end of the day. So just as long as I can manage to keep everything else straight beforehand, music will never be a problem for me to, do. It's never like, I was struggling, really trying to make me like, it'd be nice to, what's it called, go struggle and make some music and experience that thing, but like I couldn't afford it right now. My mom, what's it called, needs another house bought, I'm gonna need my own house. My brother needs his own house, and then my next little brother needs his own house. And then my kids are gonna need a house. I can't spend 10 years struggling for a dream when I could have spent 10 years setting it up and then spend the next 10 years chasing my dream type thing. Because I have whole 80 to 100 years, not guaranteed, but almost.
That's good. So what's your top 5 songs on your playlist right now? I think that's like a good thing to have, like what you have. A lot of people at like, you know, at 20 don't really know what they're doing, and then that's good you have it planned out.
I mean, I plan it out, but you know the one saying like, man plan, God laughs type thing. Yeah. So it's like, I just, what's it called, take the punches as they come type thing. Because I know like, I want to have my house by 25 and I'm working to get it. But it very well could be I'm in a different place by 25 if I don't keep up with what I'm trying to say. So it's like, plans are plans. It's just like, what's it called? I saw someone, what's it called, earlier when we came in, what's his name, Jared D. You just gotta do it, right? No gun as it is what it is type.
He's a real one. Jared gives a lot of good advice to me. He's a real one.
Yeah. No, yeah, he seems like a really nice person. Everything. Yeah.
What's your? So what's your like top 5 favorite songs on your phone right now? On your what in your playlist? What's been popping?
Like go to number 1 right now. It always has been for the last like 10 years. Earl Sweatshirt, anything he's released at the time type thing, I'll go bump it type thing. So I'm still bumping like Feet of Clay, like songs from there. Like I'll go like Tisk Tisk is one like that's just been I've been running lately, and then you know King Cruel.
No, I'd have to like listen to them and be like, oh okay, I remember.
Or yeah, King Cruel is you might fuck with him still. He's doing like some British like grunge rock whatever type thing. He's the only one I know in his genre doing what he's doing, which kind of puts him in the own genre of King Cruel. And then he's killing it too. He's like the Playboy Cardi of his own genre, which is like mad cool. So I fuck with him like aesthetically and his music and everything. Like I've been listening to like his music a lot lately, like just like project by project, no like single track. But if I can name a single track of his, it'd be like Alone Omen 3 type thing, which is a really nice track by him. Lucky always. Anything he dropped, like I'm listening to his newest album right now. I think it was called Almost There. He has songs like Ucha's Omen, Faith, and right, I don't know, the whole album just slaps. Lucky's a great artist, yeah. And then a lot of local guys too, like still catch myself, what's it called, going and looking for 1K Sky's new tracks, because I fuck with them.
He has good music, yeah.
Don Valley, what's it called, Wave Sun, 3 Hour Crow, LSCX, like all these guys, what's it called, just guys I grew up around type thing when I was, because I didn't grow up around Don Valley, but I grew up around like Wave Sun, Joey 12, all these guys, and then I'll go listen
Sunny Wave?
No, Wave Sun.
Wave Sun. Okay, I know who that is.
Yeah, just because we went to high school together, this, that, the third, so it was like, it was fun. What's it called, growing up with a whole bunch of rapper friends type thing, because you got to live out that little fantasy, like, oh yeah, when we're famous, we get to talk about how this rapper and this rapper used to, what's it called, go to high school together, but like, no, we're all not shit. Yeah, hip it up, yeah.
So, Pop Smoke or Popcorn, which one would you pick? I know, I like pick two like interesting, very like different genre rapper.
Right.
Like, well, one's a rapper, one's like kind of a rapper, but it's like reggae.
Popcorn, honestly, like Pop Smoke, I love him. But like if I had to choose and I feel like it's like you can only have one and not have the other type thing. Yeah, it'd have to be Popcorn then. Because I couldn't go without like those summer vibes type thing. Because Pop Smoke is hard, don't get me wrong. Like Meet the Woo 2, everything. All of it. Like, I'll ride or die to that shit. But I can't go without some.
Yeah, I agree. Like Popcorn. Oh my god, I listened to his new song like Fresh Polo. Oh my god, it makes me like wow, like he's like beautiful, like beautiful. He's like
you should have saw the look at. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful, like it's beautiful.
No, I agree with you.
Yeah, like his songs are fine. Yeah, he's a beautiful man. He sings beautiful. Like, well, he kind of like or his one song. It's like saying how like you know only he's gonna be careful who he like what's it called? Silence.
I don't know if I've heard that. I've been under a rock for the last little bit.
Okay, I have to show it to you. Like he's kind of showing like how like you know, be careful who you tell who you buy a new Beamer to, or like be careful who you talk to your, because you know some people are not really real. That I don't know, I like fuck with that because I'm like, yeah, like
yeah, he's throwing game stuff, and it's slick too when it comes from popcorn. Like
it's vibing. I can even get my friends who don't even listen to like dancehall reggae into that. They're like, yeah, they're hyping with me. They're hyping with me. If you could work with any artist, who would it be and why?
Oh, that's a good
even
question.
locally, you can work with one. Like even you can mention one of your homeboys.
Locally, my goal is to work with Kid Kuda, only because what's it called? Like
I know I have his contact. I can hit you. Yeah,
wait. Cause he's from the same country I am, and then he shares the same name as my older brother too. So it was just like it was just really funny coincidence type thing. So I was like, okay, we got to make at least one song together or something, and then like use it to shout out the Zimbabwean African platform type thing. Cause like that's would have been one of my goals. It's like if I do pop off, I want to go do a lot of work with people like from my country or from Africa type thing, and then let's see if I can not bring the sound type thing, but like if there's a new artist in Africa, that's popping off and he doesn't need someone to put extra light on him, and I have the extra light to shine, I might as well do it. Hey.
No, that's amazing. So who would it be like internationally?
Internationally?
Or famous why or like super. I mean, locally people are still famous, but I mean like you guys know what I mean, like you know, like your fathers that you look up to.
It would have to be like, oh damn, that's a good question. You know, like and only one feature, is it like we're doing a project together?
No, you're actually like good to do like a project with this guy, like anybody you could pick.
If I'm doing a whole project with somebody, it's probably gonna be like someone like King Cruel or like Playboy Cardi, like like something like completely different. If it would be with King Cruel type thing, and then like Cardi, like even if it was with Cardi, like I would sit Cardi down and then tell him like, okay, we're gonna make what's Cardi sound like in 5 years from now type thing. I want to hear that type. If I was gonna be working with Cardi, I'd want to sit in the studio and then push Cardi to a level of Cardi he hadn't heard before type thing.
Any upcoming projects that are coming up?
I have this one project that it's called like No Name No Mix. Like I started dropping it on March 30th, and like I consider it like a live drop, so like it means like it's just whenever like from that point on it gets updated. That's like my current project out right now. So like if you check up on that playlist, like from the now and the next like 6 months or whatever, 12 months, there's always gonna be something new added to it wherever. And then like I don't have any like planned projects other than like DDD, which I've been working on for like a couple of years now. It's just like I'm in the like more like figuring things out process. Like I feel like we're not even at the point where Travis was with Birds in the Trap and like Astro World and all that. You know how like he went and made, what's it called? I think it's called, the whole album was called Birds in the Trap or whatever. He went and made that album because he couldn't really fully like get the sound of what he wanted for Astro World out. That's where I'm at with like DDD. I know what I want to make for it, but like I'm not at the point where I can put the sound together. And then like it's been 2 years already, so it's like I feel like it's gonna be like a 10-year process before I get this project out, and then it's not even gonna be like what I want it to be, which is gonna be great.
Any advice you want to like give others? Wait.
If you're gonna do it, just go do it. You know, like I've heard it multiple times from multiple people who are all doing the same thing, their thing. Hey, if you want to be doing your thing, just go do it. That's it.
And what do you think about like the scene, like the music scene in Cambridge, like KW area?
I fuck with it. I fuck with how it's like interactive everyone is with each other and everything. How much like love and support artists will show for each other. I see like and Kuda doing work together. Kuda and Prodigy doing work together. Dom and Kuda doing work together. Then you see guys like just from Cambridge, like everyone who's like making enough noise to be noticed is making the right moves by working together. And then building an image for our area type thing, which I really fuck with. And then people like you are the most underappreciated, but glue.
Oh, thank you.
Because you're putting a spotlight on everything going on, right? You're the eyes that people actually need in an area like this type thing for it to get to any place further.
You're real. You're like, whoa.
Cabbage, right? Yeah.
You're like, okay, let me hold you.
I thought you were going for the one where you're like,
Okay.
because I like last time you did the one, I was like, wait, what?
Wait, okay, like what, like that? Is that a okay?
No.
Do you do both? Like, okay. But yeah, I agree on that because I see so many rappers working together. I'm like, yeah, do that. Like, why work against each other? It's so stupid.
Right, yeah.
Like, work together, promote each other. Like, if you guys want to get why is it like, oh, I'm better than you, I put this beat out better than you, or I put that little girl guys I'm talking, or like. It's just like do like work together, support each other. Like I know you shouldn't be like you don't have to like go get party together or hold each other's hands, but like support.
Yeah. No, you see your dog dropping a track out. Just let your fans know he dropped a track because he just might let his fans know that you dropped a track. And then like I don't know, like it's an ego thing I think, because like people will see like, oh, this person doesn't have much of a following, this, that, the third, but like bro, like if the guy's serious about what he's doing and he's showing you love and support, do the same thing back, because you'll never know what position he's gonna end up being in or what position you're gonna end up being in. So it's like,
yeah, I agree. Yeah. And where can fans follow you?
Oh fuck.
Instagram, Facebook,
Instagram, yeah. Instagram.
Snapchat. Get those ladies to get your Snapchat. I already hit you up with everyone.
Yeah, Instagram, Vernon Muzira. Snapchat, Vernon Muzira. What was it? My SoundCloud was just thank you kindly, but it's spelled like THNK, like the link towards it. It's called like Ronan, but like you'd get to it faster if you did like SoundCloud / then THNKY. I don't know, like I'll send you a link.
Yeah.
I don't remember this shit.
I'll put it in like the description because like even I just asked you to send me it because I probably would have found it. But yeah, thank you for being on Welcome to the K today. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate being here.
No problem.
Shake your hand.
You shake my hand. Signing off. Wait.